Here I am, a potato in a wife beater, right? Yeah, those are the words that somebody that I used to be kind of friends with, to put away, used to describe me in a couple of evenings ago on a stream. So here I am in a wife beater, as he called it, so colorfully. I don't want to disappoint anybody. God forbid I should disappoint Mr. DDLD, as he calls himself. You know what, Philly, Mr. Philly. I called you Philly cheese, yeah. Why not? Mr. Philly cheese. I actually was gonna, take it a notch down with it when it comes to, being resentful of you, but then you made things worse again with that commentary. I just saw that, and that confirmed to me that I was right about, reacting like I did and not liking you anymore, because I found out you are just you know, you're a twat, basically. You're a twat, but it's alright, I guess, because the internet is full of twats. I mean, I don't want to be too nasty or mean. Still, it's not like I mean that you're stupid. You are not. In that regard, you are not a twat. But when it comes to this, how you behave to other people, yeah, you are. You know, you can be a jerk. I think you are yourself aware of that. You don't care. You said you don't care about what I say about you. That's fine. I don't care what you say about me. I really. But it's not a nice thing to call somebody a potato. Or a potato in a wife beater. I mean, I never heard of that expression for wife beater. I guess this shirt is called because usually guys in undershirts, uh, beat their wives. That's the stereotype. I get it. I get it. So yeah, I mean, he just made it all worse. First he was like, "Yeah, I was only joking" and stuff like that. Well, yeah, I could have said, "All right, let's put an end to it." No more name calling, no more, angry feelings. But now he just went right after that and the name called me, and you know, that made me say, what, to hell with him. Maybe what he did back then in January wasn't that horrible, but it certainly wasn't nice. And even as I explained before, the worst part is that we were on good terms. I said nothing but good, positive things about him before, everywhere, and I respected him. I thought he was a, yeah, rather, let's say, wise man, mature man, but not in all ways, not in every respect, obviously, since he can go about calling me that, on a live stream that has, quite many viewers that know us both pretty well. And yeah, so yeah, what can I say? He doesn't want to patch things up. I don't want it neither. Then I wasn't really or I also didn't feel much anger anymore, because who is he? What has he done to to deserve me thinking about him and being angry all the time, like 3 months or whatever. It's been almost 3 months since then, and But yeah, it's to me it's pretty obvious he still has this kind of grudge. He holds the grudge, and yeah, and what is there's nothing to do then, and I mean, as I said before, he's a guy that acts like, oh yeah, I don't really want to be here, but I'm here just out of some kind of favor to Dan Norton or whoever or everybody else on that stream. You wanna see me, so I'm here. And yeah, but I don't really like Fracom. He was claiming he had left Fracom also. Well, but yeah, I mean, when you are supposed to be very mature, you're 52, 3, whatever he is, however old he is, he has done some good streams on his own, but he still cannot raise himself about that, to call people like, downgrade people by calling them, because as far as I googled it, potato can mean a dull person, uninteresting or weird person, but it can also mean fat or ugly. So whatever. I don't care if he thinks I'm either uninteresting or dull or weird or if I look bad or if I'm ugly, fat. I know I'm not exactly a Hollywood actor when it comes to looks, but neither is he. So I can also could have gone further in my video and said, "Oh, you're just in big nose, bearded, how to say dope in a beard and the sunglasses and the sports hat and whatever he wears. Also, sometimes he wears some kind of, you know, whatever. Yeah, I find it amusing now, really. So I hope he has another appearance where he takes me down like that. This is so amusing, man. I think that I have shown myself as the more mature guy here in the end. And as for Dan Norton himself, I mean, whatever we had, whatever kind of, relation we had, that's over now. I'm just sick of him and his bullshit and his pretend political correctness, and that's so not interesting to me. I made one silly comment and he was like, "Oh, what have you said? You are so this and that." And he went as far as body shamed me, and he doesn't even know what I look like now. I may have not lost that much weight here, but here I certainly have in my body. I work out, I try. I have lost weight. I will continue, hopefully, losing weight. But even if I haven't, does not one person who is overweight have a right to call somebody else to just come with a, how to say, uh, observation, that's the word. Have I, as a guy who doesn't, exactly have low body fat or whatever, don't I have the right to say that somebody else looks a little bit fat anyway? And that person is, because, I only said because that person struts around as if she was like, as if she was, Anya Taylor Joy or whatever, somebody like that. Alexandra the daughter, like perfect body, like no fat at all. And she knows she's got alright body fat. And she shouldn't be, doing so many videos in her, bikini and as if she was some, really hot chick. Yeah, I can see for some guys she might be hot. Definitely, she's not unattractive. not gonna go there. She's not, but she has, not had for this age, maybe like back in 100 or 200 years ago, or in certain places, in third world, whatever, she would have been considered ideal, her body type. But in the Western world, in today's world, it's not. But that's not the point. I mean, the point is that Dan Norton blasted me. He timed me out as well twice, that asshole. Because I just made one comment he didn't like about a person that is no longer on his channel and that has blasted him not directly but indirectly in her own video, blasted one of his fragrances. And he still acts like, he's some protective, father or whatever, big brother to her. I mean, get a grip, Dan. You're, you look kind of silly in that role. So anyway, these guys are not welcome on my channel either anymore, and I will not be going to their channels for sure. And that's all I can say. All right, bye, peace.